Live here at the Saline High School gym, where Saline just pulled off a 70-60 win over Pioneer with Coach Pickett. Coach, I mean, how big is this win?
You know, for what we're trying to build, it's massive. Right?
Yeah.
You know, again, we guys haven't had the success against the Ann Arbors, and you know, again, I mean, that's what we all sort of have a standard as, right? And we want to be in that conversation. And I think, you know, over the last week and a half, playing all three Ann Arbors to open the league, you know, helps us a little bit when we come out of that 2-1.
Well, before we even get to this game, just describe. I think you were guys down pretty big in the fourth quarter to start the fourth quarter last game.
Yeah, we're down by 7.
And describe what happened in the fourth quarter of that game.
I said the same thing I said tonight, which was, you know, if it's a 6 to 7 point game, you know, going into the fourth quarter, you know, we'll take our chances, right? We'll execute better and we'll get stops. And that's what we've done the last 2 days.
So this game, what happened in the second quarter? I mean, first of all, I thought towards the second half of the first quarter, you guys it looked like they were starting to run away with it, and you guys sort of put a stop to that first. Stop the bleeding, so to speak. And then the second quarter, you took over. What happened there?
We stopped fouling. They had 10 of their 18 points in the first quarter from free throws. So we just said, move our feet, keep our hands up, you know, beat them with our feet. And once we started making them earn those shots instead of, you know, just shooting them at the free throw line, that changed the complexity of the game. I think gave our guys some confidence to see how the score turned.
So what did you guys do to stop? Because I always remember that. I remember they're not going to have anybody left to play the second half at this rate.
Right.
What'd you guys do to stop the fouls?
Just we don't get worried about things. We just keep, playing. You know, we don't worry about what we can't control. So we always talk about controlling the controllables. So that's something that was within our control to keep our hands up, right, and just not give them any opportunities. And our guys don't talk. I don't talk. We let the refs do their job. And then again, it started to change a little bit.
What do you think of the job Brady did?
Come over here, Brady. I want you in here, man.
Tell me about the second and third quarter. The second and fourth, I don't know. But from the second quarter on, actually all game, Brady was just bringing it. What do you think of the game he had here today?
Hey, all I'm going to say is I put a lot on this kid, man. And sometimes I forget he's only, just turned 16, how young he is. But, again, he brought it today. And he brings it every day in practice. And this is just, an extension of that. So, proud of this guy.
What do you see skill set-wise? I wonder if you could describe it for me.
Just relentless. When I see him at the start of the game, I'll just say, I'm turning the ignition on, and he just goes. He's a motor, and he just keeps going. And, he puts a lot of time into his game, and it's showing off and paying off for him.
How about the back-to-back threes by Leo and Noah? I don't know if it was in the third, to sort of give you guys, I mean, not that you ever really had a commanding lead because it was always kind of close, but
it's just playing with confidence, and they shoot with confidence. We don't talk about missed shots. We just talk about making them. So, again, these guys work on their game like crazy. All those guys, Leo, Noah, Brady, every guy on our team works on their game every single day in practice. And so, again, it's just an extension of that.
All right, let me talk to Brady here.
There you go.
Brady, congrats, great game. How you doing, man?
Good, you?
What fired you up here today? Because you were on fire for a while. I mean, especially early on, you kept the team back in the game. Late, you sort of clinched it. What fired you up here today?
Honestly, just the feelings from last year, after last year going 0-2 against them and them kind of really giving it to us. And this year, I just wanted to really get back at them. So I was just ready to go, fired up to play.
Fearlessly, you attacked that hoop. What was your mentality into this game?
That's my game. That's what I want to do. I want to get to the rack. I'm going to do it. I'm not going to let no one stop me. And my mentality this game is get to the rack, get to the line, get my points, keep the team in the game, and let's play hard.
How'd you feel at halftime going in knowing you're having a great game, knowing you guys had the lead, a chance for a big win against another Pioneer school?
I felt confident, and I think the whole team felt confident. I think we got a sigh of relief the way we ended that half, going up with the lead. And I think the whole team just wanted to finish out the game, keep the lead, and play hard.
And you have a young team, a lot of time a young team trying to hold a lead. It's a lot of pressure, a lot of turnovers that sometimes you give those games away. How were you able to maintain composure and pull out this win?
I think after all last year, all the experience we've had, and this year, getting into it, I think every game so far we've gotten better, cut down turnovers. Second half against Skyline, we only had 4 turnovers. I don't know what the turnovers were this game, but I know for a fact we kept them down. So I think it's just a constant improvement of taking care of the ball, and being under control.
How'd you get the foul situation under control? I didn't think there was going to be anybody left after the first quarter.
We just, called a timeout, started playing defense with our hands up, and from that point on, I think we got it down.
Talk about the job under the rim, especially defensively. Gabe with some blocks. Everybody, it seemed like, with some blocks. Rebounds by Chris and Gabe and everyone. Talk about the job underneath your basket.
My safety net, they allow me to play up, get all up into my guy. I get blown by, and Chris is right there cleaning it off, hit off the glass. So really, it's just like a safety net for me. It allows me to really be aggressive, take chances on the perimeter, and they clean everything up. So they do the dirty work for us.
How do you feel about going into the holidays like this?
I think this is a great way to start conference play. I think we got 2 games over break, non-conference, that we're going to go win. And I think we'll come back after break into conference play 2-1, and we're going to finish out with wins.
All right, I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Hey, Noah. Can I bother you for a minute?
Huh? Oh, yeah, you can take that guy. Yeah. Hey, Kim, don't talk to me.
Yeah, this is good. We're with Noah Kronberg. Another good game here. How do you feel about beating these guys?
Really good. It's definitely a game I wanted back from last year, especially getting beat pretty bad last year. This is a game I wanted pretty bad.
I wasn't sure what to expect because I'm not really sure how good all the teams are, but I know Pioneer's always one of the better teams. Usually a step or two below Huron.
Yeah.
But so I wasn't sure what to expect. And early on, they had a nice lead. They were piling up the fouls, and they looked pretty good. What did you think of the way you guys? What were you thinking at that point when you were down?
Honestly, we talked about it and we just said we got to stay together. We'll be all right. Everything will work itself out, and it ended up working itself out, and we got the win.
How about the job? Well, first of all, tell me a little bit about the back-to-back threes you and Leo had, and what that sort of did for your team there.
It was just a straight motivation, and just for us to just keep going, keep pressing on the pedal, and ended up getting it done.
How about the Chris and Gabe underneath your basket?
Huge. Gabe had a huge rebound with like 50 seconds left. That offensive rebound, that was probably one of the biggest plays of the game, that's for sure.
Yep. How do you feel about going into the break with this one?
Feel pretty good. 4-2 going into this break. We got 2 games over winter break, I think. We'll be right back here, ready to go.
Awesome. I appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.